Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is stellabeautytarot back at you again with another video. I would like to thank each and every one of you for liking, commenting, subscribing, and donating to my channel. I really do appreciate all the love and all the support. And thank you for those of you who've been booking readings with me. It is truly appreciated, okay? So guys, your girl's Patreon channel is up and running. So if you would like to support your girl, you'll be able to find a link in the description box below. I do post 2 exclusive videos per week, so go check it out if you feel called to. So as you guys could tell by the title of this video is going to be about what's your reputation. So pile number 1, you're going to be the amethyst crystal. Pile number 2, you're going to be the citrine crystal. And pile number 3, you're going to be the black obsidian crystal. So again, pile number 1, amethyst crystal. Pile number 2, citrine crystal. And pile number 3, the black obsidian crystal. So pause this video if you must and meditate on the card or the crystal that you feel most drawn to. You'll be able to find your timestamps in the description box below, and I'll see you guys at your pile. Hi pile 1, welcome to my channel. This is stellabeautytarot back at you again with another video. So my pile number 1, you picked the amethyst crystal, and this is going to be your reading, okay? So if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you back. And if you are a newbie, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. So the way that I like to do this is I like to smudge the cards first before we get started, so we don't pick up the energy of previous pile or previous readings, okay? So my pile number 1, what is your reputation? What's your reputation? What is your reputation? We have the 3 of Cups. Okay, so with the 3 of Cups, I'm getting like you have the reputation of being very friendly, inviting, okay, amicable. So it could be people in your neighborhood or your workplace. They may consider you as very friendly, amicable, open-minded, receptive, I heard. What is your reputation, my pile number 1? Yeah, we have the King of Swords and the Queen of Wands. Okay, so you definitely have the reputation of being very confident, vocal about your needs, your wants with the Queen of Wands, and the King of Swords. You definitely have the reputation of being very book smart and street smart. So you have emotional intelligence and intellectual quotient, okay? So this is what I'm getting here with the King of Swords and the Queen of Wands. Like, you're definitely street smart, so it's not easy to manipulate you. Yeah, you definitely have this friendly vibes to you, but you're not a dummy. You definitely have that reputation of being very street smart, and you're able to read a room with the King of Swords. Like, you're highly intelligent, you know, and also emotionally intelligent, okay? So you know how to feel the vibes in the room, and people secretly love that about you as well. So what is your reputation? Yeah, you're a great judge of character. Yeah, I'm getting like you're highly intelligent, highly intuitive, great judge of character. With the judgment card here, you may have Saturn. You may have Capricorn in your chart with this energy, And you do have the reputation of seeing through people and their BS. You're able to call people out on their bluff. What's your reputation? Yeah, you do have the reputation of being somebody who is dedicated, somebody who is patient with the Seven of Pentacles, who is very much meticulous in your approach, but you do have the reputation of being a smooth talker, smooth operator with the Knight of Cups. Very charming. Yeah, like that Three of Cups energy, like you're very charming, very nurturing, and people are very drawn to you. People want to talk to you. People want to, I heard, celebrate with you. There's definitely that energy of you being that person that people want to be around, like people want to chill with, people want to be friends with, people want to, you know, be in your energy, want to be all up in your space. But I feel like some of you could be a little bit private as well, but you do have the reputation of being like very warm and welcoming. Okay, what is your reputation? What is your reputation? Ooh, Nine of Cups. You have the reputation of getting your wish fulfillment with the Nine of Cups. But you also are the wish fulfillment of other people. Like you're highly desired, my pal number one. So you may have a lot of suitors. You may have the reputation of being like hard to get. Like, because people, you are a high commodity with the Nine of Cups. Like you are a lot of people's wish fulfillment, a lot of people's desires, but you're not easy to get, okay? Easy to keep. So somebody could just say like, yeah, they had a chance with you, but it's not easy to just like keep you around. Not that you're like demanding and stuff like that. It's just that you have high standards for yourself. So if somebody gets a chance and they blew it, they're not going to get it again. So you definitely have that reputation. It's like one and done. Like you screw me up one time and it's over. You don't get a chance to come back into my life. We don't reconcile. We don't do none of that stuff. We don't go to back and forth, you know, in and out, not just straight up over. This is what I'm getting here. What's your reputation? Yeah, you see Justice, Libra energy. You're fair in your dealings. You're honest. And I feel like that's why, like, when somebody screws you over, they only get one chance, because you know yourself. You know that you would never do that to somebody. And when you come to someone, like when you enter their life, you come with good intentions. And if they do something bad to you, or they do something that, you know, or is not like the standard that you require in your life, you're going to cut them off. You do have that reputation of being like, you know, cutthroat with the King of Swords. But you, like I said, you're welcoming, but just don't mess with me. Don't try to play me or play me like I'm a dummy just because I am nice to you and I'm sweet to you. That's just like my personal, like that's my nature. But I don't mean that I'm stupid just because I'm being nice to you or I'm opening my heart to you, trusting you. So it's like you get one time to play me and that's it. You do have that reputation. Yeah, you also have the reputation of being highly intuitive with the High Priestess. What is your reputation? Yeah, we have the Hangman. So we have Pisces, we have Capricorn, Libra, Cancer. So you do have the reputation of being original, for thinking outside the box. Okay, with the Hangman. What is your reputation, my pal number one? Yeah, you do have the reputation of being observant with the Hermit, Virgo energy. Yeah, like you do have that reputation of, like, you know, analyzing the situation and making the best power move that is going to be beneficial for you and also for all that is involved. Like you have a great sense of judgment as well with the Hermit card. What is your reputation? Yeah, you have the reputation of walking to the beat of your own drums with the Fool card. And you also have the reputation of like taking leaps of faith. You are extremely courageous amongst your friends group or amongst your peers. Like people know that you are like that person that's going to dare to dream and actually chase your dreams. Okay. What is your reputation? What is your reputation? Wow, we have the Devil. You have the reputation of having people on lock. Like people become obsessed with you, obsessed with your energy. The moment that they get like a taste of your energy, people get addicted to you. Yeah, people are addicted to your energy. You do have that reputation of like being the one that people still talk about 10 years later or 20 years later, depending on your age here. Okay, like you may have people from high school still talking about you, still obsessing over you. You have that energy to you. You have that reputation of like, especially people that you've dated or people you've been in friendships with, or people that you've helped. So let's say if you had a friend, like I'm getting like biting the hands that fed them. So maybe you helped out a friend and they turned around and backstabbed you. They got some sort of karma, because we have the justice here, because you did right by this person and they got some sort of karma, and they still talk about you highly, even if it's behind your back, because of like the fact that you helped this person and they're still experiencing karma for what they did to you. So you definitely have that reputation of like having that strong hold on people. What's your reputation? Yeah, we have the Page of Pentacles. You do have the reputation of being cautious too. Like I'm getting like very street smart and book smart. Yeah, we have the Six of Cups. That's that energy from the past. You have the reputation of leaving a mark on everybody that you encounter. Like, and it's a positive mark. You leave an imprint on people that is everlasting with the Six of Cups. Like people have very fond memories of you, even if they're the one who betrayed you. Okay. Like some of them, they might run their mouth on you, but their memories of you are really good. The reason why they're running their mouth is because they're mad at you for like blocking them or cutting them off or leaving them high and dry because of what they did to you. So we have the Queen of Pentacles. With the Queen of Pentacles energy, you do have the reputation of being someone who is extremely independent, self-sufficient, powerful, dependable, reliable. And this is why some people, they really wanted to have you around, because they knew that your energy was potent, and not only that, your energy was actually amplifying theirs. So whenever you would get blessed, they would get blessed too, but they were like kind of like siphoning your energy. So there was like some sort of energy imbalance when you were around these people, and it was kind of like stalling your blessings. And the moment that you released these people from your energy field and you distanced yourself from these people, like your life started to take off again. So what's your reputation? Yeah, we have the King and the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, whether you are a woman or a man, you have the reputation of being somebody that is very much balanced within the feminine and masculine energy. But you do have the reputation of being the ideal lover, the ideal partner, with the Queen and the King of Pentacles here. There is definitely an ex coming through that is like sad that you guys broke up, because now this person is ready to settle down and they're looking for somebody like you. And now they're having a hard time. So you definitely have that reputation of being the one that got away as well, because you have exes from way back, not like their last ex, like somebody that maybe like 10, 20 years ago. I keep getting like 10 or 20 years ago, like decades, okay? That you haven't spoken to this person, but they still think about you, like they're still reminiscing about you. And right now they want to settle down. They want to have a relationship that they had with you, but they want to, like, they're looking for that relationship in others and they can't find it. You do have that reputation of being like one of a kind. What is your reputation? Yeah, we have the Hermit card again. You do have the reputation of going at it alone with the Hermit card, like being extremely independent, self-sufficient. And you have that reputation of like going ghost on people, like retreating and then working on yourself in silence and coming back better than ever. With the Hermit card coming out twice, you have that reputation of like every time you go hermit mode, you come back better, 10 times better than you were before you went hermit mode. And you have multiple levels to you when it comes to like your hermit mode. Like every time you go hermit, it's like you come back fully transformed and people just don't recognize you anymore. What's your reputation? Yeah, you have that reputation of being generous with the Six of Pentacles. Like you're very giving, and that's why some people, they regret playing you, because now they can't access you anymore. Like they can't, like let's say right now you may have people right now that need help, that need support, that need advice, and you were that go-to person when they had you in their life. But they took that for granted, and they took that energy like as if it was like it was replaceable, like someone else could like just do the same thing that you're doing for them, or give them the same advice that you were giving them. So they took you for granted, and then like when you decided to part ways, they felt like, you know, their ego was so big, like, I don't need her, I don't need him, I'm gonna do good, like I'm better than them, whatever that the case may be, whatever they were thinking at that time when you parted ways. Now they're reminiscing about that. Now they're sad. Now they want you to come back. They want you to be their friend again. But it's like, nah, boo-boo, stay where you're at. What's your reputation, my pile number one? Yeah, didn't I say the Lovers? Gemini energy. You have the reputation of being the ideal lover. Okay, this is what I'm getting here. Because we have the Queen and the King of Pentacles. You have that reputation. That's why a lot of people are like, now that they're looking to settle down, especially if you're a woman watching, like the men's are like looking for a woman like you and they can't find it. Same thing for the men. The women that played you in the past, now they're looking for that good guy, that, you know, that good man to build with, and then they blew up their chance. You may even have people from the past trying to like reconnect with you again, like after like I said, 10 years, 5 years, and you're like, yeah, I'm over you, I've been over you, like, boy, bye, who was waiting on you, like, you know. And these people are definitely delusional to think that after 5 years you would still want them. Like, really? After like a month it's over, I moved on, like, boy, bye. Nobody's waiting on you. Time waits on no man. So what's your reputation? Yeah, 7 of Wands. You have the reputation of having strong boundaries. Like I said earlier, once you're done, you're done. That's the energy I get from you, and that's why people underestimate you with the 3 Cups, because you have that very amicable energy, friendly, open. So they take that for granted, like, oh yeah, I could play her or I could play him and then I could always come back. Like, boy, bye. Okay, you played yourself, dummy. Like, that's the energy I'm getting here. What's your reputation? Yeah, 6 of Cups. You leave that imprint on people with the 6 of Cups. People always remember you for the goodness, your kindness, the things that you've done for them in private, where you don't, like, you're the type of person, you have that reputation of like not being the one that talk about or brag about the things that you do for people. You do it in silence because you do it out of love. You're not doing it because of a show, or you want people to see you like, oh, look at me, I'm doing this, I'm this, I'm generous, I'm giving money. No, you don't do that. Like, you do it in private and you let God, like the universe, bless you. Okay, because you're doing it for God, you're not doing it for man. So what is your reputation? Yeah, we have the Knight of Wands. You have the reputation of being a heartbreaker though with the Knight of Wands. You have the reputation of being that guy, that girl that everybody wants, but they can't keep because they act like, it's like they get a big head. It's like they get you and they forget that you are the person that everybody wants. And it's like, yeah, you have me, but I don't mean like you can't put, like, you're not gonna put in any effort and I'm just gonna stay. Like, I have options. That's what I'm getting here with the Knight of Wands. What's your reputation? Yeah, we have the Fool and the World card. Yeah, you definitely are adventurous with the Fool card being here twice. You have that reputation of walking to the beat of your own drums. Even if nobody could see where you're going, you trust your intuition with the High Priestess. But you're definitely accomplished. You have that reputation of like starting something and finishing it. Like, you don't do things half-assed. Like, you definitely have that reputation of being well-traveled as well. Or like you have the potential to do great in the world. Okay. So that's all I have for you, my pal number one. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I hope to see you in my next video, pal number one. Bye. Hi pal 2, welcome to my channel. This is Stella Beauty Tarot back at you again with another video. So my pal number 2, you picked the citrine crystal and this is going to be your reading, okay? So if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you back. And if you are a newbie, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. So the way that I like to do this is I like to smudge the cards first before we get started, so we don't pick up the energy of previous pal or previous readings, okay? So my pal number 2, what's your reputation? What's your reputation? Ooh, the Tower. You could be a Scorpio here, don't have to be, but you have the reputation of being unpredictable. Okay, people get annoyed with you because I'm getting like annoyed energy because they can't read you. They don't know how to predict you. Even if they feel like they've gotten you or like they know you, they're like, yeah, I know pal number 2. I know what they're gonna do. I know the next move. Boom, you do something totally different. Okay, that annoys a lot of people. You have that reputation. It's like it's hard to calculate your move. That's what I heard. What's your reputation? Wow. Dinosaurs, my pal number 2. You're coming in with a bang. And we have the 6 of Cups. Ooh, it's people from your past. You have the reputation of having a ruthless cutoff game. Okay? Like when people think that they're gonna come play in your face, they get a rude awakening with the 10 of Swords, okay? and you leave like this imprint with the 6 of Cups. It's like people remember you like, you could have Gemini in your chart as well because the 10 of Swords is Gemini energy. But yeah, like you have that reputation of like, you know, giving people the taste of their own medicine. That's what I'm getting here. You have that reputation. Like people underestimate you with the Tower and the 10 of Swords and the 6 of Cups, because I feel like you may have like a very youthful appearance with the 6 of Cups and people feel like they could play in your face. This is what I'm getting here. What's your reputation? What's your reputation, my pal number? Ooh, what is, pal number 3, 3 of Swords. Whose heart are you breaking, my pal number 2? What is going on? Okay, player. We have the 4 of Pentacles. You do have the reputation of being guarded, but you also have the reputation of being a heartbreaker with the 3 of Swords. Like you've broken so many people's heart along the way, and I feel like it's people that thought they're gonna play you or play in your face. I heard Uno reversal or something like that, but you do have the reputation of being guarded with the 4 of Pentacles or reserved. Yeah, like I feel like you have really high standards for yourself, so you don't deal with certain type of people. If you notice a certain pattern of behavior, somebody's keep doing the same thing over and over again, like you're gonna cut them off with the 10 of Swords. You're gonna be like, yeah, yo, I don't have time for that, okay? Like, and you're gonna cut them off abruptly with the 10 of Swords. Like you have that reputation. Like you don't give people warning. Like you don't give them, like, because you feel like, well, you're old enough to know what the hell you're doing. I'm not your mother. I'm not your father. I'm not here to teach you. You should know what you're doing. And if you don't know, that's not my problem. That's the energy I'm getting here. It's like, yo, if you're gonna keep doing the same thing over and over again, I'm gonna cut you out of my life and you're gonna stay out of my life. You're not gonna have access to me any longer. Like you're the type of person that will block somebody on every platform, cell phone, everything, WhatsApp, Snapchat, whatever form of communication you use with these people, you will cut them off on every platform. And you do this abruptly. Like you don't give them warning. Like when you exit somebody's life, you do so quietly, but it's abruptly. So let's say, for instance, somebody is like telling you something, or either they're lying to you, lying in your face, playing in your face, doing something deceptive, and then they think that they're getting away with it. You just cut them off. Like the next day they try to call you or text you, boop, like this number has been like whatever disconnected or something like that, or every time they call you it always goes to voicemail and they're wondering like why, and then they try to call you private and then they it's like you blocked them. We have the strength card, okay? We have Leo energy. So you do have the reputation of being influential and courageous. You do have the reputation of being persuasive and being like strong physically and mentally, okay? You're not easily swayed or manipulated. Yeah, you do have the reputation. That's too many cards. What's your reputation? Yeah, 5 of Cups. You do have that reputation of having people in their feelings. You have the reputation of making people regret their decision. Like they regret playing you. You have that reputation, like where people feel remorseful afterwards. Like you have the reputation of having people in their feelings over you because they thought they could come play in your face. That's their problem. That's why I don't really feel bad for them. It's like, okay, well, why you thought you're going to come play in pile number 2's face? What did you expect? That's what I'm getting here. You have that reputation of like, you know, when you cut off somebody, it's like, it's for good. It's not like, oh, I'm going to give you a second chance to prove me right. Like, no. You show me who you were the first time, I believe you. So I'm going to cut you off. And especially if you're noticing a pattern in someone, you're not going to continue to figure out if you were right. Like if they've done it the first time and then they do it again a second time, they're going to do it a third time. They've shown you a pattern. Like, why are you going to put yourself through misery if you've already seen the result? So it's like going on the stove. The stove is hot. You put your finger and you get burned. Why are you going to put your finger again? You just got burned. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's how I'm getting it for you, my pal number 2. You're like, why am I going to do this again if you burned me the first time around? Why am I going to continue to repeat the same cycle? Like, I'm just going to cut you off. What's your reputation? Yeah, Queen of Wands. We have the 5 of Swords and the 4 of Cups. Yeah, you're extremely confident. What? Just one card, please. Wow, okay. We have the Page of Wands. You do have that reputation of being youthful, optimistic, and you are courageous. Also with the 8 of Wands, like you take action, you initiate things, you're a go-getter. You do have that reputation. You have that reputation of also being able to move on with swiftness and still keep your enthusiasm about life. Like you don't get discouraged with the Page of Wands and the 8 of Wands. Like if somebody betrays you, backstabs you, do something to undermine you, like you don't harbor hatred in your heart. You have that reputation of like just keeping pushing, you know? What's your reputation? Yeah, I just saw the 8 of Cups. Like emotionally withdrawing. What's your reputation, my pal? Number 2. It's coming out again. You have that reputation of like emotionally withdrawing from things, places, people that do not serve you. Like you're not gonna harbor, like I said, hatred in your heart. Like you're just gonna move on. Like you'll be like, okay, well, it is what it is. I got played, or this person tried to like play in my face, insult my intelligence, do things thinking that I wasn't going to notice. I'm going to accept them for who they are and act accordingly. And for you, acting accordingly is cutting the person abruptly and quietly and moving on with your life. What's your reputation? Yeah, 3 of Cups. Like you, you walk away and you're happy with the 3 of Cups. Like you don't dwell on it. Yes, it's hurtful. Like you do have feelings. It's not like you're cold-hearted and you don't care. But it's like, what's the point of crying over spilled milk? Like it's already been done. Like you might as well just move on from it. Learn from the situation and move on. What's your reputation? Ooh, we have the Devil. Ooh, people are obsessed with you. Just like pile number 1. You do have that reputation of like making people fall in love with you and obsess over you. And they play too many games. Like, ugh. Who got time for that? Like, we're not in high school. You do have that reputation of like walking alone, being comfortable alone, being a hermit, being an introverted, observant. Okay. What's your reputation? What's your reputation? We have the Nine of Cups. Wow. Okay, so you have like Nine of Cups. You have the reputation of getting your wish fulfillment, and then you have the reputation of leaving people out in the cold. Yeah, like high and dry, like I said, like just like you drop them like a bad habit. Yeah, you always get your desires. What's your reputation? Yeah, you have the reputation of being a hard worker with the Eight of Pentacles, being dedicated. You also have the reputation of being very skilled and talented. You have the reputation of being also a perfectionist, but you have amazing work ethics here. Like you are dedicated, you are strong, minded, assertive, and people love that about you. You have the reputation of being nonchalant with the Two of Swords, or indifferent. Like I said, like, you know, and I don't feel like it's like really you're indifferent, like you don't care. It's more about, okay, well, it is what it is. Like you're not gonna dwell on it. That's the energy I'm getting from you. Like you just don't dwell on negativity. You don't dwell on, you know, sadness. Like you know how to control your mind and like self-regulate. You have that reputation of self-regulation. Like you're really good at that. So your emotional intelligence is like very high. I'm getting my pile number 2. What's your reputation? I just saw the Queen of Swords. Just one card, please. The Queen of Cups and the Knight of Cups. Okay, so Queen of Cups, emotional intelligence, like I've been saying. Okay, very nurturing, very loving. Okay, very charming with the Knight of Cups as well. Okay, you do have that reputation of being emotionally balanced as well. Like I said, like you don't really dwell on certain things. It's like people play you, people hurt you. It's like it is what it is. Like, you know, it's part of life, it's part of growing. You can't control what other people do. You understand other people's emotions, so you have a lot of empathy. But that doesn't mean that you're going to allow people to play in your face just because you have empathy and then you understand why they do certain things. But you're just going to walk away from it because it doesn't serve you to harbor that energy. Yeah, we have the Eight of Pentacles again. You have that reputation of being a perfectionist. You see how the coins are like polished? Yeah. You have that reputation of being a perfectionist, of like being somebody who likes to improve yourself. You work on yourself, you work on your craft. Yeah, you have that reputation with the Knight of Pentacles of being dedicated, meticulous, slow and steady energy. So you could have Taurus in your chart. We have a Virgo here, so you could have Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. We also have Capricorn here. So yeah, we have Leo, we have Scorpio. You could be a Capricorn, not Capricorn, sorry, you could be a Virgo and Leo cusper. Don't have to be, but you're definitely meticulous, dedicated. That's one thing that people notice about you, but that's your reputation of being like very cautious as well with the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, and very like loyal. You're a loyal person. Like you'll ride for somebody until like they try to play in your face. That's when, like, you know, your loyalty is not like forever. Like there is a price for your loyalty. It's not like in a way where you're gonna switch up on somebody, but it's more about like, if you play me or you take me for a fool, I'm not gonna stay around. I'm not gonna stick around. What's your reputation? Yeah, we have the High Priestess, Cancer energy. So you do have the reputation of being highly intuitive, highly receptive, because we do have the Queen of Cups and the Knight of Cups. So you're highly intuitive, highly receptive. You're definitely mystical, magical. You do have that reputation of like just knowing things or being able to be in tune with certain things. And you do have the reputation of being able to juggle multiple responsibility, to be afloat. And you have the reputation of like having multiple skill sets and talent that you can utilize simultaneously. With the Two of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles being here twice. What's your reputation? What's your reputation, my pal? What do we have here? Yeah, we have the Fool card. Aries energy. So you do have the reputation of walking to the beat of your own drums, following your own path in life. You're not being persuaded or dictated by others. and their actions and their opinions of you. Okay, you've always been that person that thought for yourself. Like, you always think for yourself. You always basically you trusted your own judgment about a situation, about a person, and you walked, like, you know, by faith with the high priestess. Like, you were always in tune with the universe. You had that reputation, even though people didn't really know like what you were doing, but they knew that you had like a special connection with your higher self, because you were unpredictable, because like people thought that they could figure you out. But then the way that you move is not like about strategically where you're moving like, okay, I'm going to do this after I do this. It's more about like, okay, spirit, okay, God, what is the next move? That's the way that you move. You ask your higher self, you ask spirit, show me the next step. So that's kind of hard for somebody to predict, because it's only between you and God. How they cannot intercept that. Okay, they can't intercept that information. Even if they try, they could do all the woody whatever they want to do. They cannot intercept that spiritual connection, because it's between you and God. So what's your reputation? Yeah, we have the King of Wands. You have the reputation of being very confident in who you are, assertive. Okay, you have amazing leadership skills with the King of Wands. You're a go-getter. You do have that reputation ever since you were young. Okay, regardless of your age right now, you always had that reputation. Like, you know, that's something that maybe even family members were envious of. Your assertiveness. Okay, so that's all I have for you, my pal number 2. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I hope to see you in my next video, pal number 2. Bye. Hi, pal 3. Welcome to my channel. This is stellabeautytarot back at you again with another video. So my pal number 3, you picked a black obsidian crystal, and this is going to be your reading, okay? So if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you back. And if you are a newbie, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. So the way that I like to do this is I like to smudge the cards first before we get started, so we don't pick up the energy of previous pal or previous readings, okay? So my pal number 3, what's your reputation? We have the Knight of Pentacles for you, my pal number 3. So you have the reputation of being somebody who is loyal, who is dependable, who is trustworthy, but also who is cautious, okay? And your channeled song that I got for you, my pal number 3, is Roots and Erykah Badu. I think it's Baby You Got Me or something like that. So you're definitely a loyal person, dedicated. What is your reputation? Yeah, very loving and nurturing with the Queen of Cups. Emotionally mature, emotionally understanding, okay? Empathetic. What's your reputation? Now you have the reputation of being a great judge of character with the Queen of Cups and the Judgment card. You could have Capricorn in your chart. What's your reputation? Just one card, please. Okay, we have the Tower. You have the reputation of being unpredictable as well. Yeah, you're kind of like hard to read, hard to pin down. People don't know what your next move is going to be, especially people that try to analyze you or study you. What is your reputation? What is your reputation? Yeah, you have the reputation of being very successful with the Six of Wands. You could be in the spotlight, my pal number 3. You could be like an influencer here, or you have like some sort of social media platform with the Six of Wands, and people celebrate you. You do have the reputation of being extremely successful. Like, you're always in all your endeavors. Anything that you undertake, my pal number 3, you're always successful with the Six of Wands, and you do have that reputation. You may even have people from your past like envious of that energy that you have. Like, you're always successful because you always go for what you want. And the thing is, with the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight in the deck. However, he's the most loyal, knight, and he's the most dependable knight, and he would see it through. So whenever he starts a task, he's not flighty like the Knight of Wands or the Knight of Swords. He's going to get things done, and he's not wishy-washy like the Knight of Cups, where he's going to change his mind when things like get too emotionally overwhelmed. Knight of Pentacles will see it through no matter how long it takes. So you do have that reputation of being like loyal and to your craft, loyal to your goals, your dreams. And this is the reason why, my pal number 3, out of all your friends and your friends group that you've had, you're the most successful one, because you stick to your guns. It doesn't matter if, like, you know, life throws you a monkey wrench thing and you get setbacks after setbacks. You don't stop until you get what you want. And this is the energy that I'm getting here. Like, you always work towards your goals, your dreams and aspiration, and you do have that reputation of like being resilient here. What's your reputation, my pal number 3? Yeah, you see, wow, didn't I say resiliency? We have the Death card. We have the 3 of Cups. So you do have the reputation of being somebody who is always joyful, always happy, like you're optimistic, you always see the bright side of everything. And with the King of Pentacles here, you have the reputation of being self-sufficient, extremely independent, because we have the Knight of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is independent. He does not need anybody else to generate money. He knows how to make money. He is very good at managing money. He's a very good provider as well, a builder. So you do have that reputation. And like I said, your resilience here is admired by many with the Death card. You do have this energy of being always transformative. And you also have the reputation of being and like to have that energy of always improving yourself with the Death card. Like, you transform yourself at every level that you get. Like, you always become better. You never stay at the same level. So you always find ways to improve your craft. And people, like, that's the reputation that you have. And people envy that, but they also want to emulate that. Okay, it's highly admirable. What is your reputation? What is your reputation? Yeah, we have the Ace of Pentacles. You have the reputation of being somebody who's able to create like opportunities, financial opportunities for yourself out of thin air. And you're also very business savvy or money, like financial savvy with the Ace of Pentacles. You do have that reputation. So let's say, for instance, like out of your friends, like your whole, like your high school friends group, you're the one who has become like the most successful financially because you were always really good with money. You always had that reputation. Or like, even if like you were not wealthy, but you knew how to generate like additional source of income for yourself. You always had more than one source of income from when you were young. So it was always easy for you to transfer that skill as you got older by learning to develop new skills for yourself in order to generate more income for yourself. So you do have that reputation of always having more than one source of income, being able to generate income out of thin air. You know, you're a content creator here. Like I said, some of you could be content creators here, and you do have that reputation of like knowing how to capitalize on your skills. So what's your reputation? Yeah, you see the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Page of Cups. You do have the reputation of being imaginative, very creative. I'm getting like Pisces energy. You may have Pisces in your chart, even though Pisces is not here. We have Scorpio, which is also a very creative sign too, but I'm getting like Piscean energy here. We have the Wheel of Fortune, which is Jupiter's energy. That's Sagittarius. So extremely optimistic. You do have the reputation of being, and with the butterflies here, that's telling me transformation. Some people, they may think that you're lucky, but it has nothing to do with luck. It's all about preparation. Like, you've always prepared for the moment that like all of your life experience has gotten you where you are today. It's because your life experience. And we have the Justice here, Libra energy. You do have the reputation of having high integrity with the Justice card. You're fair in your dealings. You do what is right, what is fair, what is just. Even if no one is looking, you do what is right. You have that reputation. You're a dedicated individual. You do what is like, you know, what is being called of you to do, what is asked of you to do by your higher self. But the Wheel of Fortune, like, you do have that reputation of like always getting what you want. Like, you are a great master manifester. Maybe you have maybe you have like Sagittarius in Jupiter or something like that, or your ninth house. Or like maybe you could be a Sagittarius moon. Like, the way that you think, you're always optimistic. You always look at the bright side of things, regardless of like, you know, the obstacles and challenges that you face in life. You always want to look at things in a positive way. So you may have that, like Jupiter, I mean Sagittarius moon. So what's your reputation? Yeah, we have the World card. You could be well accomplished here. You do have that reputation, or like well versed, knowledgeable. I'm also getting cultured. What's your reputation? Yeah, we have the World card and we have the Devil. And those two cards have nudity, so I can't show them both. What's your reputation? What's your reputation? Just one card. Yeah, we have the Nine of Pentacles, so finally I can use this card. Okay, so we have the World card twice, and we have the Devil, and I think the Devil came out for all three piles, guys. Capricorn energy is coming in heavy, and we do have at the time that I'm recording this, we have a Capricorn full moon, the second one in the year. Like, that's crazy. So definitely that Capricorn energy is coming through heavy. So you do have the reputation of being dedicated. You have the reputation of being a workaholic here, though, with the Nine of Pentacles I'm getting here. Because the Knight of Pentacles likes to live a life of luxury, a life of abundance, okay? High maintenance. Maybe some people might think that you're cocky, or like I'm definitely getting, you have the reputation of like living a life of luxury or having expensive taste and high standards for your lifestyle. So you're the type of person that will eat at like a healthy restaurant. I feel like you don't eat McDonald's, you don't eat none of that stuff, like fast food. I don't feel like you really like that. And if you do eat fast food, it's the once in a blue moon, to be honest. And like, I feel like it makes you feel sluggish when you eat that, so you rather not. You might even like to cook, like, you know, really healthy foods. I hear K2 diet or something like that. But with the Nine of Pentacles, you do have the reputation of being the eligible bachelor or bachelorette. You could be highly sought after, but you always high expectations for yourself, high expectation for your life. You always had that reputation. So maybe the people from your past, like past friends or family members, they were okay with settling for a life or mediocrity, but you're like, nah, I want to aim for the stars. I want to aim for the moon. I want the best that life could offer me, and I'm going to work for it, you know, until I get it. With the Knight of Pentacles, with the Devil, with that energy here, like, you're not afraid of, like, you know, getting things done. And you do have that reputation. So people are not surprised of what you've accomplished so far. What's your reputation? Yeah. We have the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Swords. You have the reputation of like getting a lot of attention and like moving at the speed of light, like moving things swiftly. And the Knight of Wands is like definitely giving me the energy that you get a lot of attention. Like you always had eyes on you, and you were always on to the next thing. Like you were always moving forward. You were always taking steps, even if it was taking you a long time with the Knight of Pentacles, because I feel like the Knight of Pentacles is that grounded energy. Because I feel like with the King of Pentacles, you were able to like contain that energy and then redirect it in a like positive way, but you were going at your own pace with the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Swords. It's like the Knight of Pentacles is like balancing out the other two knights. Like you were not wasting time, I'm getting, with the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Swords. That's your reputation. It's like, let's say, I'm going to give an example. You're trying to accomplish a specific goal. It could be like, oh, I'm trying to save $1,000. Like, let's say if you try a method and it's not working, you're not going to continue on that path. if it's not working. You're going to find another method with the Knight of Wands and Knight of Swords. And once you find the method that works for you, that's when the Knight of Pentacles comes in and it locks in that method and stay consistent. Okay? You do have that reputation. Like you find solution very quickly to your problems. Like all your dilemmas, you always find a solution with the Knight of Swords, and you execute with swiftness, and you're able to sustain that with the Knight of Pentacles and be consistent with it. So you have a really good balance here. What's your reputation? Ooh, you have the reputation of walking away from things that don't serve you. Just like I said, like if a path is not working for you, you're not going to continue down that path if you know it's not going to lead you to where you're trying to go, like your final destination. You're going to find a different solution. But it also is the same thing for the people around you. Like you have that reputation of leaving certain habits, certain people, certain patterns that are not helping you grow. They're not conducive to your growth. Like you're not going to stick around and do the same thing over and over again and expect a different result. You do have that reputation here. Ooh, 7 of Cups. You have the reputation of having like a lot of options. My pile number 3. Whose heart are you breaking here? But you do have the reputation of having like multiple options, not just in love, but like in career wise, because you have worked on your skill sets and your talent. I feel like you might be the only one in your old friend circle to have like a very high paying job, like maybe a 6-figure job, or like having your own business here with the King of Pentacles. You're action oriented. You do have that reputation. With the Knight of Wands and the 8 of Wands, you're action oriented, like you're not just all talk. What's your reputation? We have the Death card. That's transformative energy. That's the second time we have the Death card. So Scorpio energy again. We have Scorpio here heavy because we have 3 Scorpio cards, the Tower once and the Death card twice. So resilient here. That's your reputation. Self-improvement. What's your reputation? We have the Fool. The Fool came out for all 3 piles too. So this tells me that you walk to the beat of your own drums. You do have that reputation of trusting yourself and walking by faith. What's your reputation? Yeah, we have the Moon card. You have the reputation of moving in silence though. Pisces energy. Didn't I say Pisces energy? Yeah, you have that reputation of like, you know, going with the flow of life, trusting yourself, but moving in silence. Like you don't announce your next move. Like you're not really a show off like that. Like you don't tell people, oh, I got this going on. Like you really know how to keep your goals intact and protected and shielded from outside influences. Sorry about that, guys. What's your reputation? What is your reputation? Wow, we have the 4 of Wands. You have the reputation with the 4 of Wands of like establishing a grounded energy, a grounded environment for yourself. So I feel like I keep going back to your friend circle or family. The people that are in the same age group as you have not accomplished as much as you have and have not acquired the level of financial stability that you have acquired for yourself with the 4 of Wands, or just a level of happiness and contentment in your life where, yes, you may not be at like where exactly you want to be, but you are very far in your journey and you are further ahead than a lot of people that you know, and you are still progressing, you are still moving forward, you are still elevating, and there is more to like your journey that you haven't, like the best is still yet to come with the 4 of Wands. And you do have that reputation of always like landing on your feet, being stable, being happy, or creating an harmonious environment for yourself. Okay, so that's all I have for you, my pal number 3. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I hope to see you in my next video, pal number 3. Bye.